What's poppin' world? It's your boy Zay Jen. You already know the vibes, also known as Holiday Zay, and I'm ready to talk some ship. Welcome back, welcome back. Next on the agenda, what we will be discussing is tips for first-time Carnival cruisers on a budget. Is it possible to cruise on a budget?
Yeah, boy!
On my first cruise, baby, I was broke. I couldn't do nothing but look and point. That's all I could do. And take pictures and take videos. That's it. But when I tell you my very first cruise was a blast, and there has not been a cruise to compare yet to my first cruise. We're not gonna get into all of that, but I was broke and I had the time of my life. All right, so we're gonna get into the tips for first-time Carnival cruisers on a budget. Tip number one.
Yeah, get into it!
If you are wanting to purchase gift cards, you might need a plug. Someone who is with AARP, they get 10% off. So if you buy $1,000 worth of gift cards, you only got to pay $900. For some people, it may not seem like a big deal, but for my people on the budget, anywhere you can save, baby, they gonna be on it. They got coupons for everything. Tip number two, book your cruise in advance. Now, the con to doing that is you have the anticipation of the cruise. I cannot book a cruise 2 years in advance and not have an appetizer or appetizers in between. The cruise that I book 2 years in advance has to be something extravagant, and I gotta have a little bit in between before I get there. I'm not gonna make it. It's gonna drive me insane. But booking a cruise that far in advance, you're gonna get a nice price for that cruise. Now, I'm not saying to look for anything, crazy as far as a discount, but planning a cruise that far out in advance, it gives you plenty of time to budget your money for that cruise. Tip number three, don't book any excursions. You might do some window shopping. You might, oh man, that looks good. Oh, I've always wanted to do that. With what money? With what money? Not on this trip you ain't. Don't book no excursions. We trying to save. We on a budget. Number four, don't buy any expensive souvenirs. When I go and I purchase souvenirs, I have purchased something that was over my limit that I'm about to give you. But it was in the beginning, okay? Because I thought you had to purchase expensive souvenirs. But once I got put on, like, you ain't got, just put the name on it. Just let me buy something at each port or each country, wherever I go with the name on it, and I'm happy. It can cost me $3. As long as it got the name on there, I'm happy. That's all I need. Now, per souvenir, $10 or less. $10 or less. If I can find something nice for $3, $4, $5, I'm in there. As long as it got the name on there, I am content. The most expensive souvenir that I will purchase from a cruise ship is the actual replica cruise ship souvenir itself. On Carnival, it's $50. On Royal, it's $70. Because they want to be upscale and yada, yada, yada. But in their defense, the ship is bigger. You know what? Let me show y'all the difference. All right. This is Carnival Mardi Gras. Okay? $50. This is Allure of the Seas by Royal Caribbean. And this is the difference. You see that? Y'all see that size difference? Okay? $50, $70. So that's what I like to collect. I enjoy collecting the cruise ships, which is why I try to refrain from doing the same cruise ship twice. A lot of people, they'll go on the same ship 2 or 3 times. Me, I'm like, okay, I'm wasting money. I need to get my ships, okay? So everyone goes for their own reason. I enjoy doing different ships because I collect them, okay? So I already know in my budget, when I'm on Carnival, $50 gone that fast. Before I haven't even checked in yet, and I already know I got a new ship coming up. $50 is already gone. Already. Tip number 5. They gonna hate me for this one. Don't purchase the drink package. And if you on a 7+ day cruise, yeah, you're not gonna want them. You're not gonna want that. That boy, that's gonna add up. Just purchase your drinks as you go. If you gotta, I'm not judging nobody, but if you're on a budget and you know that you can drink a lot, just do your best to create a balance for yourself, because the drink package on longer cruises, they can get up there. You could be paying $600 to $700, $800+ for the drink package by itself, and the cruise per person was cheaper than your drink package. Just do your best to balance that out. If we're talking budget, just purchase per drink and just do it in moderation. Try, okay? We on a budget. Tip number 6, and I know for some people this will probably be difficult to do, but if we're on a budget, do not purchase the Wi-Fi.
What?
Don't purchase it. If you're the person that can actually disconnect from the world, then this is not going to be a problem for you. But if you live off of social media and you're at sea for 3, 5, 7 days and you're not used to being away from social media for that long, but you're on a budget, it's probably going to be a struggle for you. But I mean, if you ain't got the money, you ain't got the money. It's a good way to save money and put it towards something else, okay? Tip number 7, do not attend specialty dining, okay? For example, that's your chef's table. That is your steakhouse. That is your bonsai teppanyaki. That is your seafood, things of that nature. When you get on your Carnival Hub app, any restaurant or eatery place that you see a $ next to is additional. It's not complimentary, okay? Places like the Main Dining Room, Guy's Burger, Blue Iguana, places like that is complimentary. Now, some of those places do have extras where you can purchase. Like if you go to the Main Dining Room, there are certain things on the menu that you will see a $ next to. Those things you will have to purchase as an extra, okay? But everything that does not have a $ next to it is all included in your cruise fare. Number 8, Lord Jesus, stay out the casino. What the f? Yeah, we're not even about to get into that. Just don't go. Tip number 9, hey, I ain't gonna knock it. I even use this one, Booking.com. Why? Because Booking.com allows you to use a little function called Klarna. 4 easy, affordable payments to book your hotel. You don't have to pay all at once. You can pay every 2 weeks. That is self-explanatory. I used it and it worked in my favor. And if I can for my upcoming trips, I'm using Booking.com. Don't say I ain't put you on game. And if you are finding any of this information so far to be helpful, do your boy a favor, smash that like button and subscribe to your boy's channel. Please and thank you. Tip number 10, if you're looking for flights in particular, try using an app called Hopper. That's Hopper, okay? What that allows you to do, if you find a flight for an affordable price, for a small price, you can freeze that price in place so it doesn't fluctuate on you. And it kind of gives you updates and estimated times where it may, the flight price may increase or it may drop and things like that. Like, it's very informative. I haven't purchased a flight off of there simply because I go straight through American Airlines, which is my airline of choice. But I have heard amazing things about Hopper. People have told me that, yeah, they have found some very affordable flight tickets on there, and some people were able to freeze a certain price, come back, and purchase their flights. So download the app, check it out, and if it's suitable for you and it works in your favor, hey, you're welcome. Lord Jesus. This is another one. Tip number 11. If we're on a budget, do not buy any unnecessary new clothes. Folks ain't seen the new clothes. I ain't even gonna say new. Folks ain't seen the clothes you got at home. And I gotta go buy 7, 8, 12, 13, 14 new outfits. These people ain't seen what you got in your closet. I know women, they gon' fashion over it up. They gon' sheen it up. And they still gonna have a hard time packing because they not gonna know what to take. Then you got all these different shoes, sandals, flip-flops, heels, and all this stuff. Hey man, listen. If you're on a budget, take the stuff you got. Okay? If you don't have cruise clothes, I get it. Just don't spend an arm and a leg. Okay? Just don't. You gotta remember, guys, we're on a budget. Okay? But for my people who know they got clothes in their closet, but they just picky, come on now. Tip number 12. And if we on a budget, baby, this one gonna get you. Don't miss that ship. Don't miss that ship, because I tell you, if you already on a budget and you miss the ship, trying to get back home, yeah. Whew. Yeah, you ain't gonna have nothing in your pockets, no seams, no lint, no nothing. You gonna be, I don't know what to tell you. Tip number 13. Put your phone in airplane mode. Baby, I have read and heard stories of people who have went on these cruises and forgot to put their phone on airplane mode. And when I tell you, them roaming charges will rack up, honey. Them roaming charges ain't no joke, because you got text messages trying to come through. You got emails, probably phone calls, voicemails trying to come through. Your phone is trying to ping off of something and ain't hitting the doggone thing.
That's the wrong number.
Guess what's gonna hit when you get back home? That bill.
What? Oh my God.
You don't want no smoke. This is your warning. When you feel that ship moving and you start getting out there to the ocean, baby, don't forget to put that phone in airplane mode. Tip number 14. When it comes to your flight, hey man, if we're on a budget, you might have to fly economy. Okay? For those who don't know what economy is, it's the very back of the plane. You in the back. Now, don't feel left out of the people in the cabin, main cabin, first class, business first class. Y'all all going to the same place. Go to the same airport, okay? You getting there for a much cheaper price than those folks sitting up front, okay? It ain't gonna kill you. For some people, it might be uncomfortable, but baby, we are on a budget. We're gonna be on that cruise ship soon enough. I recommend flying economy. Guess what? I've done it. I've done it several times, and I've made it to every single one of my cruises and had the time of my life. Don't be ashamed to fly economy. Tip number 15. Oh, baby, they'll get you. Oh, they'll get you because they're good. Beware of the cruise photographers. Boy, they gonna snap some good photos. They gonna snap some good ones. And man, when you see them prices, and then they done snap several of them. And now you looking at this one, 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 and this one, this one. And you just like, yeah, man. Them photographers and the quality of work, they'll run your pockets. So be careful. Be careful. Be careful. All right. Last and final tip. This one can be critical for a certain group of people. You're not going to want to risk this, okay? Do not smoke in non-smoking areas. I don't give a...
Watch your mouth.
I don't care if you have a balcony room. Don't care. That is not a designated smoking area. If you get caught smoking in a non-designated smoking area, you can be fined up to $500 and potentially be kicked off the ship. You on a budget. You can't afford that. They have a designated area on the ship where you can smoke. I don't care how far away it is from your stateroom. You better get your rump up and hike to that doggone designated smoking area. Because if you don't and you F around and get caught, you're going to remember this video. And you're going to have a spiritual conversation with me in your head. Like, that man told me not to get caught smoking. All right, so that is it for these tips on cruising on a budget. If you found any of this information helpful, do your boy a favor and please hit that like button and subscribe to your boy's page. It's only courteous that you wipe your feet off when you walk in this house. Turn up. Be sure to look out for new and existing cruise tip videos on my channel. And you already know, always, always, always be grateful and embrace today. And until next time, peace.